Hi guys and gals, Froggy here. This is one of my Kohler toilets. I think I bought it at Lowe's about 3 or 4 years ago. One of those numbers is the model number. Maybe the second one down. The bottom one is supposed to be gallons per flush. You can't read most of it because whoever put that stamp on there didn't do a very good job. Anyway, this style it doesn't have the flapper valve like the old ones. It has this tube in the middle of it. And the problem I was having was continuous running, and also sometimes it would not refill. What I figured out was that we had a remodel on the bathroom, and the contractor put this new handle on there because it was supposed to match the other handles in the sinks in the bathroom. Anyway, so fine, wonderful. This chain here, see this chain right there? I'm going to try and show you. That chain right there was too short when he installed it. You can put it on there's different holes. It's really hard to get an angle on this. I'm trying. There, see, this has different holes in it. Hole. And also you can just shorten or lengthen the chain with the links on the chain. So anyway, long story short, when you flushed it, this chain would be too short, and it was holding up, like that. We're just holding up. It was holding up the shutoff of the draining of the tank. See how I'm holding it up a little bit? So the chain was too short. It was holding up the shutoff. See, there has to be some slack in the chain. See, now I put some slack in the chain. So if there's some slack in the chain, this shutting off tube, and I know I'm using the wrong words for it, so plumbers, you can correct me. The shutting off tube wouldn't drop all the way down. So I lengthened the chain. Now you can see it's filling now. See the level? I don't know if you can see it. The water level is going up. It's hard to tell because there's no reference. Eventually, the water level raising up is going to hit that float. The float is it's a float. It's like a fishing float. And that's going to start to raise up that lever there. Raising. When it reaches the right amount, there, it shuts it off. Okay? So I think most of the problem was the chain was too short. That would explain why it would run continuously. And I'm not sure why it wouldn't refill. Sometimes it seemed like it would stop filling, but it would not refill or reset or come back up. So I'm not sure, but I'm going to try this anyway. I would say 90% chance I have fixed this. If not, I will add to the comments on anything else that I did to the video. Okay? Be safe. Have fun. Froggy out. Let's go, Brandon. Okay, I did notice one other thing. I happen to have this same toilet in another bathroom with a different handle on it, probably like an original handle, I'm not sure. this arm from here to there, this distance is much shorter on the other handle, so that the chain that attaches to this piece here, it pulls straight up there. And this one is pulling more of that direction there, which still works. But when the contractor put this handle in here, this custom handle, he should have used a hole here or here, these two holes, instead of this one way out on the end. And then the chain length would probably have been okay. So I might move this back one hole so that it's more of an up and down pull instead of like a kind of a half sideways pull. So let's see. Okay, so I moved it 2 holes. There, okay. There's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole. So I moved 2 holes, there's one more over there. So now it's going to be a more straight and up and down pull. And also I shortened the chain up again because I didn't want to have too much slack. When you push on the handle, the chain has to lift this sleeve up a certain distance to get a full flush. Otherwise you're not getting a full flush. So let's try this. The water height has to come up to just under this label. There, you can hear it when it shuts off. So let's try this. I'm just going to hit the handle. And to me, that's not a full flush. So I think maybe the solution may be a user solution, and the user solution would be to hold the handle a little bit longer when it's number 2 instead of number 1. Okay, let's try it again, and I'll hold the handle a little bit longer. And who knows, it might tell you that in the instructions. All right, let's hold it a little longer. 1001, 1002. Yeah, see, that's a bigger flush. The water goes down to a lower level. Let's try a 3 count. I know I'm wasting a lot of water, but eventually if I get it running right, then there won't be like a continuous 24-hour leak when nobody's using it. So. I think the reason it fills up kind of slow is to make it more quiet. Some of the other older models would fill fast, but they would also make more noise as the water was gushing in. So let's try a 3 count. Ready? See the level right there? 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. Actually, I went over a little. It's like 3.5 count, but you see how low the water went. So I'm going to wrap it up. I've been rattling off long enough. See you later, Froggy out. Hopefully this gives you some tips that some of the other do-it-yourself videos for Kohler toilets didn't mention. Bye-bye.